Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories.
What you need to know before you go.
Today is set to be the first meeting of a new task force in South Dakota, centered around the planned men's state prison. The new prison will eventually be constructed in Sioux Falls, but conversations about how to prepare inmates for life after their time behind bars are getting started today. The new Correctional Rehabilitation Task Force is chaired by South Dakota Lieutenant Governor Tony Van Huysen. He says today's first meeting will focus on identifying where the situation stands now.
What programs do we offer now? What are the skilled technical trades that are being offered? What education programs, drug and alcohol rehab, and so forth. Before you can talk about where you want to be or how you want to change, you need to understand where you're starting from.
Van Huysen says he hopes the task force's work will start leading to change in the near future.
My long-term goal is that we can agree on programming changes, certainly for the new penitentiary once it opens, but also in the short term to just get better results. It's better for society if people who get out of the penitentiary go lead productive lives.
The Correctional Rehabilitation Task Force was started by an executive order from South Dakota Governor Larry Roden.
And with Election Day coming up in less than a week now, Siouxland schools with bonds on the ballots continue to reach out to voters. In Stanton, Nebraska, the community school district is asking voters to support a $28.2 million bond for the construction of a new pre-K through 6 elementary school. The new building would also include an 800-seat gymnasium, a daycare area, and a kitchen that would serve all grades pre-K through 12. The district is hosting an information session at the current elementary school this evening with a tour of the facility getting started at 5:30 p.m.
And back in the metro, a new partnership between the city of Sioux City and the Sioux City Community School District will bring additional housing options for local residents. This week, the City Council agreed to buy 8 ranch-style homes built by students in the district's Trades Pathway program. The city will pay a price equal to the cost of materials and preparing the sites. Once complete, the homes will be moved to city-owned lots. Then they'll go up on the market at a fair price with additional city assistance available for potential buyers.
Yep, so we will resell the homes based on their appraised value, and then our funding source makes up the difference to make it affordable for someone to purchase. So we provide funding in the form of closing costs and down payment assistance.
The city plans to take possession of the first home next August. 7 additional homes are expected to be ready between December of 2026 and the end of 2029. And one last look on that forecast. Might not be the worst weather for some construction projects. Granted, maybe a little cold.
Yeah, a little chilly, a little windy out there, but again, not too terribly bad. Low 50s for the day. You're going to feel a bit colder in that with gusts to 30 miles an hour. But the good news, we do see those winds wind down tonight. 32 degrees for low temperatures. Should still see those wind chills, though, unfortunately, back into the upper 20s and low 30s. We see 56 for our Thursday. Clearing conditions, some partial clearing, mix of sun and clouds for our Thursday, and again for Halloween, temperatures dropping off into the upper 40s and low 50s both Friday and Saturday, and then we see temperatures back to the mid 50s as we fall back an hour Sunday morning. Temperatures going to be on the rise through the week next week after that, so a mild start to November.